when you are alone and you go through so much shit, the worst thing that you can do is be alone with your thoughts. So maybe this whole music video is just a representation of what is going on in her head as she kind of talks to Maria, talks to herself. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for pausing, but clearly you guys have talked about it when you mentioned this music video. Maria is Hwa Sa's baptismal name. So there's like this alter ego story going on, much like it did in the music video I'm a Bee, I believe, that we checked out, which I went absolutely crazy for. She's looking at her own crime scene. So I'm guessing like one of her personalities has died. So I'm very, very excited. Holy smokes. Oh, damn. Oh, that's a cool, very simple effect, but very cool. Kind of reminds me of that Monica Bellucci's scene in Melina, where towards the end, I believe, of the film, everybody's offering her a light and she actually has tears in her eyes towards the end of that scene. That scene alone is very iconic. Monica Bellucci's character and Monica herself is very iconic in her beauty. Every single man essentially wanted her, and a lot of women were envious of her. So that beauty always came with a price in a way. Oh. Right before starting this reaction, I checked out the lyrics on genius.com, and this line was actually a little bit different. It says, if you destroy me, do I become food? Whereas here, can you get a benefit? So do I become food essentially? If you destroy me, do I become a prey? Which is very, very cool. Everyone worked so hard on hating me because we did see, and you guys talked about it a lot, about the fact that Hwa Sa was getting a shit ton of hate for her looks, for the way that she dresses, for her being very liberal with her body, with just being herself. A lot of people found it to be disturbing, which is something that I reacted to in that Mamamoo guide, which you already know that in my opinion that's all complete bullshit, and I'm so sorry that not just her, but many idols and just people in general have to go through that. So is Maria the one who died? Is that like an innocent version of her that was almost like succumbed to all of this hate? And now they're kind of like dissecting the body with the brain and everything. It's almost like trying to find the cause of death, essentially. And what can I do? Like, essentially, everyone has worked so hard on hating me, and there's so much cursing. I get an upset stomach, which is also something that I believe was said very differently. I've been criticized so much. I got an upset stomach. I literally couldn't stomach all of the hate. So maybe that's the cause of death. I don't even have energy to get angry. I can't afford it. I've been gone through so much hate. I pretty much just accepted it for something that is just existing. Like, I already asked this in my guide reaction, like, did you get a stroke? Did you get a heart attack when you saw her with no bra, or when you saw her performing and she looked incredibly to your, like some people said that she has a terrible body or something. Like there were a lot of comments about her body, like when she thinks she has a great body but she doesn't, which, like, you guys already know that I absolutely love Hwa Sa. So just go on your way, essentially. Like, why do you have to hate? Like, you don't like it, just go on with your day. Why are you struggling? You're already beautiful. Because literally an agent or someone told her that she has a great voice, but she's not beautiful. She's ugly. And now she's kind of reaffirming the fact that you are already beautiful. She says that to herself, to Maria. So it's almost like this song is essentially like a letter to her alter ego, to that part of her that was so destroyed by all of this negativity. Hwa Sa? Hola. Holy. Yowza. Oh. Yeah, don't torture yourself, but don't think about it. I need to rewind for scientific purposes to catch that wiggle. I mean, to catch that face in those eyes. You know, the eyes are the window to the soul, and whatnot. No frame, no fake. Essentially, I don't put myself on any type of boundaries. Like, I'm not obeying by your rules, therefore I don't have to pretend to be someone that I'm not. Therefore, when there are no limits to me being myself and feeling liberated with the way that I look, the way that I dress, the way that I sing, there is no fake, because I'm just being me.
Mario. No frame, no fake. 지끈지끈거려. 오늘은 하늘색. 사는 게 더 뻔해. 내가 갈 길은 내가 바꾸지. 맡기는 기회로 다 바꾸지. 지는 거리 보고 싶다면 이겼다. 너무 외로워서 어떻게 미움마저 삼켰어. 화내.
I've swallowed hatred. So it's kind of like in the beginning when we talked about, like, I pretty much accepted hatred for what it is. Like, it's just part of my everyday life. I'll change crisis to opportunity. So essentially, literally in that guide, they talked about how everything Hwa Sa was eating at this place or something, every food was sold out after she ate it. Something like that. The way that she dressed, when people talk shit about it, she essentially became like this fashion icon. So all of this bad publicity, she changes the crisis into an opportunity. So all of your hate just turns into positivity, because all publicity is good publicity, essentially.
Mario. No frame, no fake. 지끈지끈거려. 오늘은 하늘색. 사는 게 더 뻔해. 내가 갈 길은 내가 바꾸지. 맡기는 기회로 다 바꾸지.
The sky is blue, like stating the obvious.
이겼다. 너무 외로워서 어떻게 미움마저 삼켰어. 화낼 힘도 없어, 이유도 없고. 마음을 더럽히지 마. 타락하기엔 아직이라. 타락하기엔 아직이라. Maria, Maria, 빛나는 밤이야.
She has a straight jacket, so it's almost as if like the Maria alter ego is essentially maybe perhaps kind of going insane, just torturing herself, much like she says in the lyrics, don't torture yourself. You are beautiful despite what someone may said. And the way that she calls for Maria is so freaking haunting. And those pencils just pointing at her, like, kind of represents all of those opinions that have like these sharp edges, like all of this hatred that hurts you and turns you into a very depressed individual, and you feel like you are just going crazy and insane. Oh my god. It's a Starry Night. Isn't there a song by Mamamoo? What a switch up. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it's literally like this crown of, and she was holding scissors before, but it looks like a very painful crown, but it's hers, and it's maybe kind of like a way of accepting her for who she is, as she's seemingly talking to herself. Oh my god, this is absolutely. Wait, isn't that her? It looks like the same dress that was wet in I'm a Bee, I believe, right? When she gets out of that box. Maybe I'm wrong. And there's all of her group members and friends, which is really cool symbolism, because at the end of the day, I have a reason not to do something very tragic, much like she was almost like contemplating with those scissors. The visual symbolisms are really cool, with the pencils floating at her as she's almost like going insane with the straight jacket. Some of these attires are, especially that red dress, but that body colored outfit that she has as in that chorus is yowza, like holy mother of. This is kind of like her talking to herself, like telling her all the things that she wishes that she knew when that one prick told her that she has a great voice but she's ugly. This is absolutely beautiful and so different from I'm a Bee. The difference in the vibe, where it was so sassy in that previous music video, and here it is just so pure and just so soulful. It's absolutely amazing, and her haunting voice as she calls out for Maria, it is absolutely beautiful. I can see why this music video was recommended so many times, and I'm so happy to finally check it out. I absolutely adore Hwa Sa. She is, in my opinion, and I've said that ever since I was reacting to Queendom season 1, she is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in K-pop, and she's absolutely a stunning, stunning individual, regardless of music and whatnot. And her voice is absolutely amazing. Her singing, and you guys talked about how she was in a lot of pain during the dancing choreography of this music video. She had like she took she had some patches on her back, which I think I was just too distracted to notice, but she really didn't have the greatest of times performing this music video, as far as I understand, and yet you cannot tell that anything was wrong, which is the amazing part about Hwa Sa. I really love that at the end, her friends and the Mamamoo group members come in with all smiles, and it was just such a wholesome ending. And it's almost as if like all of this music video in a way was almost like in her head, like it was her kind of thinking about it, because when you are alone and you go through so much shit, the worst thing that you can do is be alone with your thoughts. So maybe this whole music video is just a representation of what is going on in her head as she kind of talks to Maria, talks to herself. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions, and also support this channel. And I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.